is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down.
Jeff, eat a Snickers, please.
Why?
Every time you get hungry, you turn into a diva. Just eat it so we can all coexist.
Turn into a diva.
Put it in your system, cranky pants.
Okay.
Thank you.
Better?
Better. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Remember what I've taught you, Quasimodo. You are deformed.
I am deformed.
And you are ugly.
And I am ugly.
And these are crimes for which the world shows little pity.
What's that like the taste of butter?
Temptation accomplished.
I'll give you a lift, anywhere you want to go.
You go too fast for me, Crowley.
Father, please. You have to forgive them. They don't know what they are doing.
Bombs are flying. People are dying. Cancer is killing. Texaco's spilling. The whole world's gone to hell, but how are you? I'm super! Thanks for asking. All things considered, I couldn't be better, I must say.
Dear future husband.
Sorry, what was that? I said,
Dear future husband.
best not to speculate.
If there's so much I must be, can I still just be me? The way I am. Can I trust in my own heart, or am I just one part of some big plan? Remember, no one's perfect. Every kid has faults. Remember, it's the thought that counts more than the results. My heart was in the right place, even though I did it wrong.
You pathetic excuse for an angel!
Well, I suppose I am, really. I mean...
I ain't gonna be part of your system! My name is...
Crawley.
My name is...
Crowley.
My name is...
Anthony.
After a hurricane comes a rainbow.
If you love someone, you say it. You say it right then, out loud. Otherwise, the moment just
Passes you by.
passes you by.
Right, the shop is closed. Everybody get out.
What?
Time to go home. Come on.
It's only 2:45.
Yes, but it's my shop. Thank you. Bye, bye, bye. Back to life. Back to reality. Thank you.
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
Hey, Arthur. Good to see you.
Why? You want rescuing again, dear?
They call me Sonic, 'cause I am faster than sound. I keep on dumping around. Blue hedgehog Sonic, with incredible speed. I'm moving my feet.
Look, I got a sweet deal going on here. I got all the books that I can read. All these sweet old ladies in this carpet from the 80s. What more could a librarian need? Shh. Besides, I ain't got rhythm. No, I ain't got rhythm. Said I ain't got rhythm. I ain't got rhythm.
You remember when you decided to call Hannibal?
I wasn't decided when I called him. I just called him. I deliberated while the phone rang. I decided when I heard his voice.
Why?
Because he was my friend. And because I wanted to run away with him.
Good evening and welcome to the second part of our course in elementary courting. Tonight we look at the first date. The first crucial step is lead her to your car. Once in the car, there are various ways of driving. If you drive like this, you should have taken a taxi. Before long, you'll arrive at the restaurant. Selecting from the wine list is important. Complete ignorance is not good. The next stop is a fashionable discotheque. Most people don't know how to dance, and so do too much. This is starting to be misguided. When all's said and done, it's best probably not to dance at all. If you don't utterly foul it up, 20 minutes later, you should be back at your place. And now comes the moment you've been waiting for. The seduction. As a rough guide, this is right, and this is, I think you'll agree, disastrous.
Will we be throwing him in the dungeon or tossing him to the bear?
Well, one thing for sure, we'll settle the score, and trust me, it's more than fair. Off with his shirt, strip him down.
It's as solid as it'll go, Commander.
I better go down and make an evaluation.
Rather harmless looking, isn't it?
It looks horrible. Tastes worse.
Prepare for ramming speed!
We missed!
Correcting course.
Oh, I can feel the heat from here.
How do you feel now?
Smaller.
Come, join me. My garden needs tending.
Get into my car, get into my life, get into my heart.
In here, people.
It sounds like a dog toy. But actually, this is the sonorous war cry of a very angry frog.
Be easier if we both stayed home.
Absolutely not.
Three horns never play with long necks.
Our species are similar, though your design is inelegant.
Daleks have no concept of elegance.
This is obvious, but consider our technologies are compatible.
You propose an alliance?
This is correct. Hostile elements will be deleted.
Exterminate!
What would you do if there was a child right in front of you?
Shoot him!
You can't just shoot children!
Who's that?
I'm your conscience.
You monster! Seducing women to do your evil will.
Hope the day is very far distant on which I could ever be accused of making love to a woman.
Aziraphale. No, I changed my mind.
I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face.
I lost my best friend.
Did you think I'd lay down and die? Oh, no, not all.
You know, your eyes really are.
Or what?
I'm not supposed to say. See, it's interesting because your eyes, they have this effect. I've only ever seen that in
salamanders.
You're rubbish. You are actually rubbish.
Razoo condoms. Fun, sexy, safe.
Now I know why some animals eat their young, you know, I swear to God.
They're drowning everybody else. Not the kids. You can't kill kids.
And so they lived happily together for 300 years in the land of Tirnanog, land of eternal youth and beauty.
But there doesn't have to be a war. Of course there does. Otherwise, how would we win it?
I'm afraid of Americans.
Perhaps we should wait.
Until he grows up! Shoot him, Aziraphale!
Just look at the flowers. Just look at the flowers.
My first hack, the local library, a vulnerable FTP server and its AS400, a far cry from the Android 0 days I'm using to own the FBI standard issue smartphone. The library was a test to see if I could even get into the system. I've since set greater goals. I live for this shit.
Here's how to live to be 103. Always let your conscience be your guide. Savor your youth and beauty. Because wicked queens, mean stepsisters, and evil witches will try to steal them from you every time. That reminds me, don't eat apples unless you know where they came from. Avoid anyone who has a fiendish cackle, a sinister smile, or a diabolical glare, not necessarily in that order. Maybe you'll meet someone special, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have puppies, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll join the circus and learn to fly. Treat your elders with respect, and don't be fooled by bad advice.
It might be a good idea for you to disappear from Casablanca for a while. There's a free French garrison over at Brazzaville. I could be induced to arrange a passage.
My letter of transit? I could use a trip.
It doesn't make any difference about our bet. You still owe me 10,000 francs.
And that 10,000 francs should pay our expenses.
Our expenses? Mm-hmm. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Oops. He had an accident. And as soon as this month is done, you're gonna have an accident too. No matter what you do, no matter how hard you try, you're gonna die.
Prepare for trouble.
Make it double with the really big wow.
An evil as old as the galaxy.
Sent here to fulfill our destiny.
Anywhere there's peace in the universe.
Team Rocket
will be there
to make everything work.
What is it that you really like to do?
Eat.
Don't be shy, feed your appetite. You got the rocket fuel, ignition ready, ooh, ooh.
You're calling the Dark Council?
Yes, I am. And they say...
Who are you?
Negan.
Who are you?
Negan.
Who are you? Negan. You see that? I am everywhere.
All you gotta do is answer one simple question. Who are you? Daryl. He made his choice.
You know I think you're really cute.
Hey, you want to go out sometime?
I meant as a friend, Yugi.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But I do love you.
Really?
As a friend, Yugi.
Oh, all right.
Let's have sex later, okay?
Huh?
As friends, Yugi. Jeez, such a pervert.
Love waited by the phone because she knew if her father picked up, it would be...
Hello. Hello.
Oh my God.
I guess they hung up.
And love grew.
Love stretched.
Love changed.
Love disappeared. Like losing parts of me I needed.
Love vanished like an amateur magician. Everyone could see the trap door but me.
There were other places I had planned on going.
But my plans didn't matter.
Love stayed away for years. And when love finally reappeared,
I barely recognized her. Love looks older now, but just as beautiful as you remember.
Maybe love stays.
Maybe love can't. But we found a park bench that fit us perfectly.
Love also cries. And love will tell you you are beautiful.
And mean it.
Over and over again.
You are beautiful.
When you've just been crying.
You are beautiful.
When you don't want to hear it.
You are beautiful.
When you don't believe it.
You are beautiful.
When nobody else will tell you.
You are beautiful.
Love still thinks you are beautiful.
A cottage by the seaside.
With a beach to comb.
I can tend the garden.
I can write my poem.
With 7 small children.
Journey done, we're home.
As epic endings go, it's rather small.
But it's a real life,
Happily ever